Hello there everyone. Alex here with Luxat Games, here for the next round of the Pioneer PTQ. There's 163 players, and we lost the die roll against Gennardi. Alright, I know I saw Gennardi, I think in the top 8. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this on the draw. So obviously we're hoping to rip into our white source. There's a lot of them. If we don't hit the white source, we can hit any land to be able to rejuvenate. Island, go. Alright, so we have an island in our hand that's probably the mirror. Hey look, we hit any land. Alright, so they're probably going to play Growth Spiral here. Second island. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and play an island and pass. What are they playing? Mono blue control? Must be. Alright, well, let's see if they counter this. Yes, we will play forest. Draw. Alright, let's try and get down this Teferi. I don't know if it's going to resolve, but we should try. Yeah, this is not happening, right? Yeah. Wizard's Retort. Alright, so some sort of Wizard's deck. Interesting. Okay. Cloudfin Raptor, sure. Let's go ahead and cast Rejuvenator here. Sweet, it resolved. Field of the Dead? Oh, is this a Stifle? Oh, this doesn't matter. This is fine. Alright, so we want to find a white source or a Field of the Dead. We found both. I think I want to set my next draw. Port Town. That can go to the top. Right? Yeah, that's fine. Obviously, our promise would be like the Nutter Butters, but hey, you can't always get what you want. Ooh, that's Curious Obsession. I play this deck in Legacy. Alright, anything else? Tempest Djinn, maybe? 4. Oh god, yes. Alright, well, pretty happy with this Supreme Verdict here. So we're going to start off by swinging for 1. I think that's going to kind of tip the opponent off what we're doing, and they'll block. Yeah. The second main, we're going to go ahead and cast this Verdict. White, white, blue, green. Tap land. No. Go ahead. See what they do here. Thassa. It's a good one. Alright, we draw another Verdict. I think I'm okay just getting this Detention Sphere down on Thassa. Yep. And I do want to kind of hit my land drop, so I'm just going to go ahead and cycle this now. Especially since so many of our lands are tapped. Alright. Didn't get there, but drew probably the best spell in our deck, so... And we can play it through a Spell Pierce. 1, 2, 3, 4, if we hit a land. Not that one. Alright, so... Field of the Dead, trigger. Hour of Promise. If this gets countered, I still think that's fine. Okay, it didn't get countered. Well, that's just insane. 2 more Field of the Deads, please. I'll take 1 million zombies against this mono blue aggro deck. Alright. Pass turn. So, ooh. Opponent has Harbinger of the Tides. That's fine. That's just a 2-2 with flash. Another Thassa. Yep. Can't block. Sure. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and cast another Hour here. See if that just gets a concession. Does not. Alright. We can grab another Field of the Dead and Tranquil Cove. Gain some life. Alright, that's good enough. Sweet. Alright, so we're against mono blue this round, it looks like. That's kind of spice. Alright, so what do we want here? I guess we want removal. Removal sounds pretty good. Mystical Disputes just are like the best spell against them, and we have 2. That's kind of great. Worldbreaker? Worldbreaker seems kind of fine. Revs seem unlikely to resolve at best. Lyra's first strike, right? Yeah, that's pretty good at taking down the Jhin, I guess. Bring in this other Shuttle to Wreckage. One more cut. Probably this is Azorius Charm. Alright, let's try like that. Going up 6 Wraths feels pretty good. This looks like a keep. Alright, opponent also kept on 7. Let's go ahead and play this tap since it also always enters tapped and pass the turn. Then we're going to play a Port Town and try and go for a Growth Spiral. Port Town, reveal. And I'm actually going to go ahead and let them get their creature down, because I want this Growth Spiral to resolve real bad. Alright, Merfolk Trickster. You're fine. Ooh, Blast Zone, huh? Blast Zone's pretty good too. Let's just go ahead and get Field of the Dead down. Alright, opponent. Take 2. Additional verdicts. Alright, well, go ahead and play this Blast Zone. And cast Elvish Rejuvenator. Wizard's Retort. Yep. Okay, just making sure I've already played a land for turn since the land's obviously lit up or whatever. Okay, opponent's gonna, I assume, just keep smacking us for 2 until we actually answer this, because they don't want to overcommit into, well, the multiple verdicts into our hand. Blue, white. Jeffrey? Probably just gonna dive it down, but that's still fine with us. Once Teferi's on the board, life gets pretty hard for our opponent, because they can no longer play at instant speed. They have to play at sorcery speed, and then our verdicts become incredible. Yep, unfortunately we don't have an untapped land. See if the opponent wants to commit a threat here. Still not into it. Alright. Eventually we'll be able to start blocking this thing with the zombies we create. I'm going to bottom that. And I'm going to go ahead and pass through the turn. Brazen Borrower. Sure. They might still have a counter spell, but this is my opportunity to go for this, so I'm going to go ahead and try and cast this for x equals 2. Sweet. It's pretty good. Worldbreaker was a pretty good find. Shock. Sure. Yes, opponent. That's pretty good against us. Yep. I cannot search while this is on the battlefield. I think I like just pass tick blast zone up to 3. Yep. Because this gets to block their 2/2. Yep. Go ahead, opponent. I can answer this, Ashiok. Yep. Lyra's gone. A couple mystical disputes are gone. It's all reasonable. Yep. No blocks. Second main. Anything else, opponent? That's hot. That's hot. Top 10, yep, sure is. Can't get that up big enough? Alright, that's fine. It's pretty big. It's a great sideboard plan out of the opponent. I love it. Alright, opponent just going to draw a card. That's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and put 2 counters on this. Alright, so wait. We can do this first. Get some more zomboids. Alright. Now we can sacrifice Blast Zone. Alright. Now search our library again. Let's attack Jace. Opponent will most likely trade here. Maybe not. Who knows? So I have 34 cards left in our library. Yep, that's pretty reasonable. Jace Memory Depth's still pretty scary. Yep. Kinda glad opponent just didn't minus it twice. So I'm not sure how we got out of that if they did. That's a big Tempest Gen. Oh, we're going to beginning of combat and we have a pause. Jace. Yep. Hopefully they should have more creatures and more enchantments and such. So they need land plus double buff to make this Tempest Djinn deadly. Lethal, whatever you want to call it. So let's hope they don't have that. They do. Alright, Wizard's Retort there's pretty good. No land there for us is pretty unfortunate. This is an excellent sideboard plan for them, though. Alright, so... Step 1 is to attack the Jace. Alright. Then Supreme Verdict. White, colorless, white, blue. And then Rejuvenator. Ideally, this hits a life gain land. That way Brazen Borrower doesn't kill us. We'll see, though. We'll see. Opponent's deck has been hot. Hot. Westvale Abbey's pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. Merfolk Trickster. Alright, that's pretty good. Harbinger's fine. So there's a couple things we could draw that would allow us to attack with this Westvale Abbey next turn, which would just be insane. What's this now for 5? Gadok the Wizened. That can't be good. Petty Theft, and that kills us. Alright. Let's go to the next game. Alright, so... I'll go ahead and bring in these now. Azorius Charm seem very good. Lyra still seems fine. Alright, let's try this. Let's try it like this. I wonder if we should have just gone for the World Breaker. We'll never know. Alright, so let's see. Yes. I'm going to keep this. We need to hit a land. A land. It literally does not matter which land it is. Ideally, it's an untapped land. Let's see if we get to be that lucky. Oh, opponent has 1 drop on 1. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, please don't be double Curious Obsession. We just need to draw the land. We just need to draw the land and Teferi bounce that thing now. Now. My God, kind of. Next turn. Next turn. Much worse. So unfortunate. They'll never tap down again. This thing's going to draw them so many extra cards. Take the damage. Go to 14. Or 16, sorry. Please try to cash Ashiok here. That would be our best case scenario. Okay, opponent decides against it. Goes to cleanup instead. Not ideal for us. Got Field of the Dead, Teferi. We drew the land a turn late. If we had just drawn the untapped land that one turn, we would have been fine. This is okay. But we're going to have an uphill battle from here. Real uphill battle. Opponent literally is at 8 cards in hand. I don't think we can win against a double Curious Obsession draw. We had one turn to potentially draw out of it. Good news is the opponent might not commit more pressure for fear of a Supreme Verdict. We'll find out shortly. Thassa. Alright. That's Thassa, alright. Alright, let's go ahead and cast this. Rejuvenator good? Yeah, I thought so. Alright, let me resolve my Rejuvenator now. Grab Island. And I think we're good for this turn. Been a rough game. Real rough. We draw a white source and somehow I think we need 2 white sources in order to get this settle through. Yep. Didn't give the Thassa unblockable. Okay, deal. Mystical Dispute would be a great draw here. So I want to go green, colorless, blue, Rejuvenator, see if they counter it. Looks like they are going to go for that. And hopefully they don't also have a 1-mana counter for this Teferi. Please don't also have a 1-mana counter for my Teferi. That's super nicely, opponent. They are drawing so many cards a turn, though. If we draw a white source and the settle somehow resolves, maybe we have a chance. But I think we've lost this one. Maybe it was bad keeps, maybe it was bad variance. I'll let you decide. Yeah, I was gonna say, just milling us for 10 is really all you ever have to do. We can't race that. Well, we got the white source we asked for. Exactly how we asked for it. Just being a white source. Cycle. We'd like an untapped white source now, please. Alright, I get it. Ha ha ha. Can't get an untapped white source now. Oh, look, Detention Sphere, but it'll be a turn too late. Alright, we have died. Well played, mono blue opponent. Alright, so we fall to X and 2 in the PTQ. Alex here with Luxat Games. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remind you to hit that like button, hit that sub button, and ring the bell to be tuned in for future content like this. Alex with Luxat Games. Hoping you have an awesome day.